Hi guys, Steve Girardi here. Welcome to Steve Strings. Today I have another review video for you. A couple weeks ago I did a review of this instrument and I'll put a link to that up here. But today I'm doing a full review of the Makai MB-70ZX solid spruce topped zebrawood back and sides Baritone Ukulele. And again, I said I did a review of this, it was over a month ago now. And I've been playing this now for a month, and I really have a good sense of it. I've had a chance to look it all over in detail, and I can give you a thorough review today. I should start by saying that this is a really nice instrument, and I do like it a lot. It does have a couple little things I should point out to you. Nothing that are real major issues, but things you should know about, at least on this particular example. Let's go ahead and go over it. Let's start off here with this headstock. You can see it has sort of a rounded sort of top there to the headstock, and it does have a zebrawood veneer on it. You can also see it has the Makai logo that is silk screened on. And it's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. It does have some basic generic closed geared tuners. They do turn fairly smoothly. I have no problems or complaints about that. Like most instruments, this does have a scarf joint here, basically going through the headstock, which is essentially imperceptible. And again, the veneer covers that anyway. The nut and saddle on this are described as being Tusq. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Tusq, it's not like a pig tusk. It is it's T-U-S-Q. It is a kind of a hard plastic, very high-end synthetic bone nut and saddle. Very nice. The fingerboard on this is described as ovangkol, which is a kind of a hardwood. And you can see here in the light, it has a bit of a sheen to it, which is kind of interesting. It also has these sort of perloid position markers here on the front. They're at the 5, 7, 10, 12, and then I guess it's at the, the 15, whatever it is? Yeah. Sadly, it does not have position markers here on the player's side. This neck does have a scarf joint here at the heel. It's not that noticeable, and it's very, very typical of most instruments these days anyway. The neck on this is mahogany. The fingerboard is not a bound fingerboard, but the frets are not sharp. There's no problem there. You can see here, again, the top is solid spruce, and you can see very resonant. You can see they do have sort of a black and white fine lined rosette going around the sound hole, and that is a decal. As I mentioned, the fretboard is ovangkol. The bridge is not stated what the bridge is made of. It is a very reddish colored wood, so it might be rosewood. I'm not certain. Also, you'll note that they have some interesting sort of purfling there or accenting on the bridge as well, which is kind of interesting. Again, the sides and back are this zebrawood material, and again, people either like zebrawood or they don't, but this is subtle. It's not too in your face, and also you can see they have this binding going around on the top here and on the bottom as well, and it's very nicely done. There is no strap button here on the heel, but there is a strap button here down at the bottom or the lower bout. And you can see it's not just a strap button, it's also a jack, because this has a Belcat passive pickup in it. And I'll plug it in here to the my amplifier here in a moment or two. So as I said in my unboxing video, at that time it looked like it was flawless. Upon close inspection, I found a couple of very, very tiny little finish flaws. I'll point them out just for full disclosure. And that is right here on the soundboard. In fact, you may not even be able to see it on the camera. But it looked like there was a very, very fine bubble in the finish there and also right here. Again, I didn't notice them the first time around, and even now I can only see them in certain light, so it's not a big deal. Those are only finish flaws, and also a very minor little thing here is apparently when they glued the bridge on, there was a little bit of like little glue residue right here on the soundboard. And you may be able to hear that. It's a little bit proud. But again, it's you can only even see it in certain lights. I don't see it as a problem at all. You got a sound sample of this instrument on the way in. I'll go ahead and do some finger picking here and do a little bit of strumming. And then we'll talk about the sound, both acoustic and also electric or plugged in. And it's ringing and ringing. Really nice sustain on this. Sustain is just ringing. What you may have heard there was a little bit of string buzz, and I found that that is a little bit of an issue. And I used my my gauge here to measure the string height, and at the first fret the string height is 0.75 millimeters, and here at the 12th fret it is 2 millimeters. So some people might like low action. Usually between anywhere like 2.5 to 3 millimeters is considered the starting point for setting action at. So this action is a little low at the 12th fret, and because of that, you do get some string buzz. Remember, on a baritone ukulele, the strings move more than they do on a concert or tenor. They're lower tension strings and deeper as well, lower tone, and so they have a wider swing when they vibrate. And I can go ahead and show you here some of that issue here, particularly here on the G string. So basically, we get some buzz all the way up the fretboard here in the D. It's not quite as pronounced, but it's there. Not so much on the higher strings. But definitely on the low strings there is some string buzz. Is that a problem that can't be fixed? No, that is a problem that can be fixed. Again, one thing you could probably do, I didn't try this, is sometimes if you just turn it up half a step, that tension slows down, not slows down, but shortens that vibration arc, and that might kind of stop the buzz. Or of course, raising the saddle a bit here to raise the action here, that will also stop that buzz. But that has not stopped me from enjoying this. This has a nice, rich, warm sound. Again, I've really been enjoying this. Let's go ahead and plug it in so you get to see what it sounds like here. And again, I did a sound sample, a short one, on the unboxing video as well, so you can check that out if you'd like as well. So again, I have this Ibanez guitar amp GTA 15R. I have the gain set at about 2, bass, mids, trebles, all set at 3, and the volume set at 5. So turn it on. And I do have the reverb set here at about 2. So there you have it, the Makai MB-70ZX, solid spruce top, zebrawood back and sides, acoustic electric baritone ukulele. This is a nice sounding ukulele. It is well built. This particular instrument had a couple of minor finish flaws, which I would not be sending it back for. And again, it did have some string buzz because of the action a little lower than certainly I would have liked. And that is a relatively easy fix to do. So if you're looking for a nice instrument with a nice sound, this is certainly one to consider. If you like this instrument, please give a thumbs up. If you like this video and would like to see more reviews or see instruments that I build on my channel, please subscribe. I'd love to have you come and see the things I do. I hope this instrument review was useful for you today. I hope to see you again. Thanks for watching.